Welcome back. Now, for those that don't know, and you're watching this broadcast today, the ANC is celebrating its 104th anniversary. President Jacob Zuma is expected to deliver the keynote address this morning. Ayanda Ali Payne is doing the job for us in the Northwest. She's standing by with the Deputy Secretary General of the ANC, Jessie Duarte. Ayanda, Happy New Year to you. First time seeing you in 2016. Good morning.
A very good morning to you, Sam, and I trust the year is going well for you so far. Yes, we're coming to you live from Bokoni Bupirima, the Northwest Province. Royal Bafokeng Stadium is where we are right now. I'm not quite sure what you're seeing behind me, but if it is my visuals, there are queue marshals here already. We also know that the service providers, the merchants are also here in their numbers. We're already seeing ANC members, the ordinary South Africans, coming in their numbers already. I can tell you that trying to make my way here was a bit of a mission. It was a chock-a-block in and around the vicinity of the stadium. And to speak to us about the logistics and the state of readiness, we're now joined by Jessie Duarte, as you said, the Deputy Secretary General of the ANC. A very good morning to you, and as always, it's a pleasure to have you with us.
Very good morning to you, and good morning, South Africa.
Another mammoth task for the ANC to put together for the 104th celebration. How are the plans going in place?
Well, we're ready. The stadium is ready. People are on their way. It's the traffic situation is quite difficult out there, but what we planned was that there would be into where people go to a. That's happening now. The buses are here already. A number of buses arrived when I arrived this morning at 5. So it looks like people from other provinces have started to arrive. We're anticipating that the stadium will be full by 10 or 11, but the President will speak at 10:30 today, we hope. That's the plan.
It was very important to factor that in, especially because of the elements. The sun is such a scorcher.
It's very hot, and we have been saying to people, bring something to cover your head, wear sunblock, make sure you have water with you. There will be water here. We've made arrangements. If people brought a little bit for themselves as well. More ready than you can. The artists are beginning to arrive. They're going to do sound checks this morning again. So we really are ready. And I must say it's quite a good atmosphere. It's lively, it's vibrant. The street vendors are out there selling breakfast. So if you need any breakfast, that's where you have to go today. And yes, everybody's ready. We have 1,000 marshals. We'll have marshals in the stadium mainly and on the street edges to assist the police. But the police have done a remarkable job, I must say, and they've been here since about 3 a.m. We're excited, Ayanda. What more can I say?
We're expecting
yet make your way to the stadium.
And you are expecting a good 120,000 people to make their way here. I think there's a bit of an overflow room as well there. I mean, we drove around and we saw there is some facilities that have been made available for those who can't fit into the stadium. The stadium seats about 44,000, 43,000. So there are contingency plans in place.
What we've done is there's seating accommodation for 43,000 people. We've covered the pitch. Another 10,000 people will be able to go onto the pitch, but we are concerned that it might be a bit hot. So we've got an overflow area with screens, back to back. Sound will be there. Whatever's happening in the stadium will be seen in the overflow as well in real time. So people won't miss out a second of anything that's going on. And we're anticipating that the overflow will carry more people than the stadium.
Mm-hmm. Now that's a big call and a big order, I'd say. How much does it cost to put something of this nature together?
I don't know the exact figure, to be honest with you, Ayanda. It comes in various, but it's a good sum of money. We've been raising money, as you know. We had a fundraiser last night. I don't know the results yet. We had a team's golf day yesterday. So let's hope and pray that we made enough money to pay for it, but we've paid most of our costs up to now. The stadium was the biggest cost. Yeah.
Of all the people that are coming today, we know most of them are going to be ANC loyalists, faithful of the party. But we have been reading in the headlines as well that there are one or two people who are dissenting and they're not approving of the current leadership or perhaps even the debate of the next incoming leadership. How do you plan to make sure that there is peace? I mean, I can see the Q marshals are here to make sure that law and order is followed through when it comes to seating, etc. But how do you make sure that things go off smoothly?
Well, we hope that people who have in their minds that they would like a change of leadership hold that back and deal with that within the organizational structures. We have conferences in the ANC every 5 years. We have regional and provincial conferences. Every 2.5 years we have regional conferences. We have provincial conferences every 5 years. We think that people need to hold themselves in a little bit, wait for the time that is right to raise those matters at an appropriate time. This notion of raising a placard and saying somebody must go, that doesn't really work for the ANC. We're a democratic organization, and if you have a view, you have every right to raise your view within your branch, within your region, within your province, and if your view prevails, then you've been able to persuade people through debate, not through shouting, because the ANC is made up of South Africans of all types, but people have minds of their own, and they don't like to be persuaded or coerced, and they don't like to be bullied. And so we hope that nobody will come here with placards but we're not anticipating that, frankly speaking. I mean, we've heard all sorts of rumors. We've heard that people are coming with T-shirts that are a little bit not very ANC in their nature. What we have said is, wear any T-shirt that you want, which is an ANC T-shirt, COSATU, the party, or SANCO, but please don't wear a T-shirt that is divisive. We really are appealing to people. Walk away from the idea that you can divide the ANC through a T-shirt or a placard. It actually doesn't happen.
We'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure to have you with us. ANC Deputy Secretary General Jessie Duarte. Today, the longest, oldest liberation movement on the African continent turns 104. The day was yesterday, the 8th of January. The celebrations are today. And of course, we are expecting President Jacob Zuma to give us that January 8 statement. It's otherwise known as Umkhomba Ndlela, the way forward, marching orders, if you will, to unify the organization on a common goal for what they have planned for the year ahead. We'll speak more about the January 8th statement. We'll also discuss a number of the issues that are happening on the periphery, all in just a moment. Do stay with us.